Hey everyone, so today I want to go over how we're going to be playing this investing game. So this game is virtual. Think of it as playing Monopoly, all right? You're going to start with $5,000 of fake money and you're going to have $10,000 of buying power. And the objective is to make the most money out of all the players that are in this game. Think of it as a contest. It is a competition basically, all right? But no pressure, right? If you win, you do get a $25 Amazon gift card, but if you don't win, it's okay. It's just all learning experience. I just wanted to make it fun for you guys, and I figured, for all the support you guys have given us, we would just like to give you guys a little gift as well to show some gratitude. And as we have more members and more people decide to, do contests like this with us, we're probably gonna up the gift card amount as well, or maybe we might even give cash. So definitely stay tuned. So in a nutshell, right, I sent you guys a post with instructions on how to make an account for this virtual stock exchange game. It's through MarketWatch. It's completely free. You don't have to pay any money for it. If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me or message Patreon, because we do get the messages and someone will be able to help you. And so once you guys make the account, right, you guys should be able to go to games, and then you could look for the game, which is Midas Touch Investing, and the password is Midas Touch. Once you join it, it's going to look something like this. All right, so this game is going to basically simulate real life trading. In other words, when you guys make your trading accounts on either Robinhood or TD Ameritrade, you guys are going to be able to see how, okay, this is how I look for the stocks, this is how I place the order, right? So once you join the game, it's going to look like this, right? So I just want to go through everything because I know some of us here are just starting and we have no idea, okay? So just pay close attention. So this is an overview. Alright, generally, even when you create a real trading account, it's going to show you how much money you have. Alright, so this $5,000 net worth, right, is the same with $5,000 cash remaining, because that's actually how much cash you have. So in other words, think of it as you deposited $5,000 straight from your bank account. So that's why your portfolio has $5,000 in it to start. Now, the buying power, why is it $10,000? Because I wanted to make it real with you guys. See, like, it doesn't matter if you make an account on Robinhood or TD Ameritrade. These brokerage accounts, they allow you to leverage something called margins. In other words, they lend you money to make the investment. So usually how it works is if you deposit $5,000, they'll give you $5,000. So in other words, if you deposited only $1,000 of your own money, they match you and they give you another 1,000. So that's why a lot of times when you guys see me or my other members doing $11,000 or $60,000 plays, it's not that we put 11,000 or 60,000 of our own money. We might have put the 5,000 to 30,000 up, and then the brokerage matched us. So eventually, when you guys trade for real, I want you guys, to know about margins, because it's the quickest way to increase your buying power. Because think about it, how long would it take for you to earn an extra $5,000 or $30,000 from your job, right? But by leveraging margins, we're able to increase our buying power right away, which can indirectly also increase our profits. Now, can you lose the extra $5,000 that the brokerage is lending you? Absolutely. That's why there is definitely a risk. So, and most of the time, you're going to have to pay interest on the margins as well, but we'll get into that. So I just wanted to explain this part to you guys, and I hope I did a good job explaining it. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, definitely let me know. So, so that's the overview of your account, right? When you make a real account, it shows you that. And then you go to your portfolio, and then it will show you, see here, I didn't buy anything yet, but it will show you the stuff that you bought, like the businesses that you own. And then the history will show, like, your buying order, your selling order, the orders that have filled. It's better when when Monday starts and I place a trade, I could show you guys a little bit more. But just wanted to tell you guys like how like the mechanics of this work, right? Pending orders. Sometimes you might place a buy order or a sell order and it hasn't filled yet, so it'll probably be pending. It'll be part of your history. The rankings will show who's first place, etc., right? But so how do we place a trade, right? So we start with entering a company or symbol. So I'm going to send you guys another post soon with a questionnaire, kind of like a checklist of what a beginner should be going through in order to like how to look for companies, right? And then what we should look for before placing a trade. So I know a lot of you guys know Facebook, so I'm just going to use Facebook as an example, right? So Facebook's a public company. It could be traded, meaning we could own a piece of it. So I'm going to type in Facebook, and then it shows Facebook company, right? And then its ticker meaning company symbol. It says FB. So I'm going to click on trade. Okay, now, like I said, when you guys create a Robinhood account or a TD Ameritrade account, a real account, the interface might look a little bit different, but the mechanics are still the same. The terminology, the buying, the selling, the amount of shares, the day orders, it's all going to be the same. So once you guys understand how to place an order here, you guys will understand how to place an order anywhere else, like whatever brokerage accounts you make, whether it's through E-Trade or whatever. It's all unified and standardized, okay? So Facebook is on, right? So right here it says, right, you want to click on buy, right? Don't click sell short, sell, or buy to cover, right? Sell short and buy to cover, these are like more advanced strategies that I don't want to go over with you guys yet, because personally I don't really use them. And I think as for most of you guys who are beginners, I don't think you guys should worry about that yet. All right. So I want you guys to focus on just buy and sell. If you guys understand these two, you guys are already good to go. So here it's a little weird. I noticed you can't really type in, like, let's say 60 shares, right? You could only type in up to 10. So what you're gonna do is you could drag the bar to determine how many shares you want to buy. Now, the amount of money, the buying power that we had, remember, is only $10,000. So $10,000 only allows us to buy 36 shares of Facebook. So use that $10,000 in buying power wisely. See, like, as you guys can see here, right, as I'm dragging this bar, it also changes the total over here, right? It kind of calculates for us, okay, like 28 shares times the Facebook amount, the price per share is 276, and then so if I buy 28, $276.95 per share of Facebook times 28 shares is $7,754.60. So when you guys think about shares, I want you guys to substitute the word shares into pieces. So you're buying 28 pieces of Facebook, and each piece costs us 276, which is why the total is 7,754 and change. All right, I hope so. Use the 10,000 wisely, right? For people like me, honestly, I like to throw all my money into one company. But you guys don't have to use the strategy, all right? There are some people who like to buy 5, 6, 10 companies. They might buy like 6 shares here, 30 shares here, all right? So you guys determine how many shares you want to buy and what company, okay? You guys could cheat, right? You guys could use the stock pick sheet that I posted in my other post, right? You guys could get some ideas, or you guys could do your own research and stuff like that. And throughout the contest, we will be posting, obviously, little tips and ways that you guys could gauge and what kind of companies to look for, all right? And then there's terms, right? The day order, good till cancel. So what day order means is, see, the market, at least in New York, maybe you guys need to Google when the market opens for you guys, because I know some of you guys are like in another state, like California. Your stock market, the market opens for you guys at a different time. I actually forgot what the time zone was that the times were for Cali, but in New York, generally the market opens at 9:30 a.m. and it closes at 4:30 p.m. So if I set a day order, that means that if the order doesn't fill by 4 p.m., it's going to cancel on its own. Or if the order doesn't sell by 4:30, I'm sorry, not 4:30, 4 o'clock. I'm sorry. So it's from 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. So if the order, whether I'm trying to buy Facebook or I'm trying to sell Facebook, if it doesn't fill by the end of the day, it's going to cancel by itself. So that's what a day order means, okay? And good till cancel means even after 4 p.m., I don't think I could buy any more shares, but I can sell them. So if I already own a company and I'm setting a price to sell the shares, even after 4, if it hits a certain price that I set it to, it's going to sell. So I'm going to show you guys how to set a buy limit order, okay? So basically you have different types of ways in setting your order. So you could set a buy market order. A market order means that, see, like, as the day goes by, a lot of people are going to be trading Facebook. They're going to either going to be buying it or selling it. So you're going to see this $276.95 per share, or aka per piece of Facebook, fluctuating. So it could go as low as 265, maybe even 200, I don't know. Or it could go as high as up to 376, I don't know. It depends on how many people are buying or selling it, right? So when you say market order, you're basically taking the price for whatever the market is giving you at that current moment, all right? Personally, for me, I don't like to place market orders unless I feel like the stock is already really inexpensive, and it's only fluctuating by like a few cents. Then sometimes I don't care, because sometimes I might just be averaging down. I just want to pick up the shares. So in that case, I'll do a market order. But for the most part, you guys don't want to do a market order, meaning you guys don't want to buy a stock based off of whatever the price is at that current moment. See, when I first started trading, I didn't know that you could place orders in different ways. I only knew how to set market orders. So I will buy things that's like super expensive at that time, all right? And I like to set limit orders, because limit orders allows me to kind of automate my trading a little bit. So let's say I'm feeling bearish on Facebook. All right, so when I say I'm feeling bearish about Facebook, that means that I feel like Facebook is going to go down. So when people are bearish about the stock market, that means they have negative vibes about it. They feel like the market is going to go down. Think about a bear jumping out the window. It's going straight down like a rock, right? And then bull, like when somebody says that they're bullish about the market, that means that they feel like the market is going to go up, like it's going to skyrocket. Think about a bull charging up the stairs, right? So let's say I feel bearish about Facebook. I feel like a lot of people are going to be selling it, all right? So it's going to drop the stock market price. So maybe I might not want, like I said, I don't want to buy it at whatever the market gives it to me, right? So maybe I might set the order to 270. Good till canceled, all right? And it's a buy limit order at 270. And then I'm going to submit the order. I'm not going to submit it here, but I'm going to put good till cancel. So I'm going to submit the order. And basically, some brokerages allow you to buy pre-market. Pre-market starts around, like, honestly, people start trading around like 8 or whatnot, but generally for regular people, we don't have access to that. But maybe between 9 o'clock, that's when like real pre-market opens. Between 9 and 9:30, let's say if Facebook hits like $270, then your order could fill. Okay, and even after market hours, your order could possibly fill, because that's what good to cancel means. Good till cancel, depending on the brokerage, usually lasts for about 3 months, and it will fill your order even after market hours. So I'm going to explain that again. Day order, right? Your order could be canceled, or if your order doesn't fill between the stock market hours, but in New York, let's say, right, between 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., your order is going to cancel. But good till cancel means even after 4 p.m., uh, your position could still sell, right? That's why I like to set a limit price at a price that I want to buy it at. Like, it's kind of like an alert. Think of it as an alert. I'm setting it as an alert to buy at this price, and I'm setting it at good till cancel. So it could be 3 months from now. Maybe I don't even want to look at it. So whenever it hits 270, because I don't have time to monitor it, but I'm only willing to buy it at this price. So I set it to good till cancel. So it's gonna keep the system's gonna keep riding until this order fills. But it will eventually expire, like usually in 90 days or so. And then once I submit the order, it's gonna tell me in the history, right? It's gonna show all my orders whether or not it filled. And if it didn't fill, then I'm gonna have to place another order. I have to acknowledge, like, okay, Facebook isn't dropping to 270 anytime soon, so maybe I might buy it at 275, 274. So here's a quick tip. If you guys want to buy stocks, definitely you guys want to buy it on sale at a lower price. Don't buy it for whatever the market gives to you. It's like when you guys go to the mall, right? And let's say you want to buy clothes, unless you need it right then and there, you're usually going to ask an associate, like, is there going to be a sale? Because this Levi jacket is like, goddamn, like $99. Like, I don't want to pay $99 for this denim jacket. When is there going to be a sale? Maybe I'll buy it when it's $75. So it's kind of the same thing with the stock market, except the stock market doesn't sell clothes and groceries and stuff like that. It sells businesses. All right, so this was just a quick intro, a quick rundown. I'm sorry if I lost you guys. If I lost you guys in any way, please feel free to contact me, my team, and I. We will be very happy to help you. And as we go along, I'm going to keep sending you guys these videos. All right, so happy trading. And when you first start learning trading, it might seem like a lot. It's very overwhelming. But as you learn more and once you get used to it, it's going to get easier and easier. This is a recession-proof skill. I want to remind you guys that once you guys learn how to trade, once you guys learn how to invest, as long as you guys have capital, right, whether it's from working a part-time job or working your full-time job, you're going to be able to cut yourself a check because you know how to buy and sell businesses. You know when a business is selling at a good deal, so you know how to buy low and then you sell it for higher and you make a profit. Cut yourself a check so you don't just rely on your job as a source of income. There's nothing wrong with having a job. I have a job too, but it's wrong when you only rely on that as a source of income. So this is a recession-proof skill. Even when AI takes over, takes away a lot of jobs or whatever, you guys will still be okay, because as long as you guys have a computer, some internet, a little bit of capital, and then along with the skills you're going to be learning throughout this investing program, and just adjusting your mentality, having that winner's mentality, having that Midas touch, you guys will win every single time. Hope this video helped. Like I said, any questions, please feel free to ask us.